With illegal immigration jumping 10% in Indiana in just 3 years, according to the Pew Research Center, a bill that would crack down on immigration in the state has a real chance of passing this legislative session.
Alexandra Dyro joins us now with a look at that bill and its potential impact in the second part of our series, Indiana Illegals.
In part 2 of our series, we take a look at what would happen to local immigrants if this bill becomes law. One undocumented immigrant we interviewed was brought to Indiana in the 1990s, when he was younger than 10 years old. He says a bill making its way through the Indiana legislature would force him back to a country he doesn't consider home.
I understand that this isn't my birth country, but it's became my country because I adore it more than anything. And so to think about going back is a scary situation. I really have no experience in the culture.
Republican State Senator Phil Boots is a co-author of the bill, which would allow police to ask for proof of citizenship under probable cause and revoke the license of businesses that hire unauthorized immigrants. He says Indiana residents are driving the issue.
We're getting a lot of responses from our constituents, so I think that a lot of people are fully aware of this issue. It's especially in today's environment, our economic environment, because people are out of work. And they may well be out of work in some cases because there are illegal people taking those jobs, people who are not authorized to be here.
Lafayette resident Hector Vargas just received his residency card 4 years after beginning the process and almost 16 years after he left his home in Mexico.
So those people that say, why don't you get online? Why don't you get your papers? Well, because we can't. They don't give us, the opportunity to become part of the United States because we can, provide a lot of things to this country.
Immigration attorney John Broyles says changes should be made and admits the system is broken, but he says the bill now under consideration is not the way.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't do anything. I'm not saying that we shouldn't come up with ways that are going to solve this problem, but in doing so, we gotta think, and we gotta analyze, how these laws are going to be carried out on a day-to-day basis.
16 years after coming to the United States, Vargas is married with 2 children and 1 more on the way. He says a bill like this would hurt the children he came to make a future for.
I always tell my little boy that he's going to become to be the next United States President of the United States of America, and he believes it.
To see part 1 of this series and to read the full proposed legislation, head to our website at WLFI.com. Alexandra Dyro, News Channel 18.